11 older guy qualities, younger women, chasing a man, and 10 young women weaknesses. Have you ever felt like younger women are drawn to certain older men while completely overlooking others? What if I told you that there's a secret formula behind this attraction, and today you're going to learn exactly what it is? In this video, we're revealing the 11 qualities that make older men irresistible to younger women, traits that you can start embodying today. But that's not all. We're also diving deep into the 10 vulnerabilities younger women have that can make or break your connection with them. Don't miss out on this chance to unlock the mysteries of age gap relationships and discover how to become the man younger women desire. Stick with me until the end, you won't regret it. Quality number 1, certainty. Confidence is certainty. One of the most attractive qualities older men can possess is certainty. Confidence is essentially certainty, believing that you're the best option, the date location you pick is the best venue, and what you're interested in is the best activity. A common mistake many men make is losing this certainty by fixating on the negative aspects of aging. They become unsure about what's popular or trendy, leading them to second-guess themselves. This often results in hesitation and indecision, such as being afraid to choose a date location that the woman might not like, or not making a move even when she's giving all the right signals. Instead, they might take on the role of a mentor or avoid making a decisive move altogether. But here's the key. Women often have what I call make up my mind for me syndrome. They're looking for a good experience, not necessarily a specific plan. When a woman meets you and feels attracted, it can quickly go either way. You can become the creepy old man or the sexy older guy. You determine which role you fit into by the clues you give her. If you doubt yourself and project low self-esteem, she's going to find you creepy. To exude certainty, be confident that she'll enjoy talking with you. Believe that going on a date with you would be a great choice for her. Be convinced that you are the best option. If you project this belief strongly enough, she will agree with you. Remember the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. So, stop second-guessing yourself. Embrace the certainty that comes from knowing your worth and leading with confidence. By doing so, you'll transform how younger women perceive you, making you irresistibly attractive. Comment, "I am confident," if you agree and are ready to overcome your lack of confidence. Quality number 2, mastering non-reactiveness. Non-reactiveness is an essential quality that older men need to master. It means maintaining your composure no matter what happens, especially when interacting with younger women. When a younger woman meets you, she's often unsure about you at first and will test you. These tests might include comments like, "How old are you?" "You're my dad's age," or making fun of something you're wearing. Subconsciously, she's doing this to see if you lose your cool. The more you can keep your composure and let those comments roll off you, the more attractive you become. If a woman says, "How old are you?" and you start justifying yourself with, "Well, I'm 54, but I look good, and nobody really thinks I'm that age," you've just failed the test. By reacting and explaining yourself, you signal insecurity and a need for her approval. This shifts the power dynamic, making her realize she holds the power, which diminishes her attraction. Younger women want to be the ones trying to impress you, not the other way around. They see older men as distinguished and sophisticated, so when you try to impress them, it throws off this perception. For instance, if a woman comments, "I don't like guys that wear those shoes," and you respond with a confident, "Thanks for the fashion advice," and continue the conversation unfazed, you pass her test. This non-reactiveness shows that you are comfortable in your skin and don't need to seek her validation. Remember, even though she's testing you to see if she can throw you off, the more you're able to keep your cool, the more attraction she begins to feel. Embrace these tests as opportunities to demonstrate your composure and increase her attraction. As Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By mastering non-reactiveness, you show that you are in control and unfazed, making you significantly more attractive to younger women. Quality number 3, Embracing quiet power. One of the most captivating qualities older men can exhibit is quiet power. This is an authoritative presence that doesn't need loud displays or demands to assert itself. Quiet power is about getting things done confidently and efficiently, which naturally makes women feel safe and secure. Unlike younger men who are still figuring out life, older men possess this quiet power as a privilege earned through experience and overcoming life's challenges. Quiet power means handling situations with calm assurance. Imagine a scenario at a restaurant where something goes wrong with your order. Instead of making a scene or complaining loudly, you address the issue calmly and assertively. This not only resolves the problem but also demonstrates your ability to handle challenges with grace and confidence. Women find this incredibly attractive because it signals that you are a man who can be relied upon. Younger men often feel the need to boast about their achievements or assert their dominance through loud behavior. This can come across as overcompensating and insecure. As an older man, you don't need to shout to be heard. Let your actions speak for you. Quiet power is about being a steady, reliable presence. As Lao Tzu said, "Silence is a source of great strength. Your calm and composed demeanor will naturally draw her to you." This quiet power is also deeply intertwined with integrity. It means doing what you say you're going to do and not making excuses. If you promise to call, make sure you do. If you set a date, stick to it. Women are deeply attracted to men who are dependable and follow through on their commitments. This builds trust and a sense of security, which are foundational to any strong relationship. Quiet power is not getting flustered by small challenges or tests. If she makes a playful about her patience, respond with a smile or a witty comment rather than defensiveness. This shows that you are unshakable and can handle whatever comes your way. Remember the words of Epictetus. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so twice as much as we speak. Listening and responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively demonstrates true strength. Quiet power is a privilege that only comes with age and experience. Younger men simply haven't faced the same trials and tribulations that shape this calm authority. As an older man, you've weathered storms and come out stronger, wiser, and more composed. This maturity and resilience make you stand out in the eyes of younger women. In summary, embracing quiet power means being a steady, reliable, and composed presence. Handle challenges calmly, follow through on your commitments, and let your actions speak louder than words. This quiet confidence, forged through years of experience, will make you irresistibly attractive to younger women who will appreciate your mature, dependable nature. Comment 3 if you agree that older men usually don't like to show off like younger men. Quality number 4. The value of integrity. Integrity is a quality that sets older men apart and makes them exceptionally attractive to younger women. It's about doing what you say you're going to do and not making excuses. This reliability and consistency build trust and a sense of security, which are foundational for any strong relationship. One common mistake older men make is adopting a victim mentality, believing that women only care about money. This belief leads to a cycle of excuses and inaction. However, true integrity means taking responsibility for your life and actions. As Epictetus said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This mindset shift is crucial. Instead of seeing obstacles, see opportunities to demonstrate your reliability and strength. You don't need to be wealthy to attract younger women, you need to be stable and dependable. When you make a promise, keep it. If you say you'll call, make sure you do. If you plan a date, follow through. This kind of consistency is rare and deeply attractive. It shows that you are a man of your word, someone she can rely on. Another aspect of integrity is owning your mistakes and learning from them. No one is perfect, and everyone makes mistakes. What sets you apart is how you handle those mistakes. Instead of making excuses, acknowledge where you went wrong and take steps to make it right. This honesty and willingness to improve show a level of maturity and self-awareness that younger women find incredibly appealing. Integrity also means setting boundaries and respecting yourself. Don't compromise your values or bend over backward to please someone else. Know your worth and stand by your principles. This self-respect commands respect from others and sets the tone for a healthy, balanced relationship. As an older man, you've had the time to develop and refine your integrity. Younger men often lack this depth of character because they haven't faced the same life challenges. Your experiences have shaped you into a man who knows the importance of keeping his word and standing by his values. This maturity is something younger women find immensely attractive. In summary, integrity is about reliability, responsibility, and self-respect. By demonstrating these qualities, you show younger women that you are a man of substance and character. This depth and reliability make you stand out and make you irresistibly attractive. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Quality number 5. The stability and reliability of older men. After enduring numerous bad dates with immature guys, it's no wonder that younger women start looking for greener pastures. These negative experiences often leave them disillusioned and eager to avoid the same heartbreak and frustrations. Subconsciously, women might seek older men as a way to escape the patterns they've encountered with younger partners. Many younger men can be unfaithful or unwilling to commit, leading to a cycle of disappointment and mistrust. This repeated behavior pushes women to seek partners who offer more stability, reliability, and maturity, qualities often found in older men. Older men typically have a better understanding of the importance of commitment and fidelity in a relationship. They've often outgrown the phase of casual dating and are more interested in building meaningful, long-term connections. This desire for a serious relationship aligns well with women who are tired of the games and uncertainties that come with dating younger men. Moreover, older men bring a level of emotional maturity that younger men often lack. They are more adept at handling the ups and downs of a relationship, offering a steadier and more supportive partnership. This emotional stability is incredibly attractive to women who have been hurt by the immaturity and inconsistency of their previous partners. Women who have experienced unfaithfulness or unwillingness to commit in their partners often find themselves caught in a cycle of distrust and emotional pain. They crave the assurance and security that an older, more mature man can provide. Older men understand the value of trust and loyalty in a relationship and are more likely to prioritize these aspects, creating a safe and nurturing environment for their partners. The transition to seeking older men often stems from a desire to avoid the same pitfalls they've encountered with younger partners. Older men's life experiences and maturity offer a refreshing change, providing the stability and commitment that younger women desire. This shift isn't just about avoiding bad experiences, but also about seeking positive, fulfilling relationships that promise growth and happiness. For women, dating an older man means entering a relationship where respect, loyalty, and commitment are foundational principles. This stark contrast to their past experiences with younger men can be incredibly appealing. It's not just about finding someone different, but finding someone better, someone who aligns with their values and desires for a stable, loving relationship. In essence, the appeal of older men lies in their ability to offer what younger men often cannot: a mature, committed, and emotionally stable partnership. For women tired of bad dates and immature behavior, older men represent a chance for genuine connection and lasting happiness. By providing the stability and commitment that women seek, older men stand out as desirable partners who can turn the dream of a stable, fulfilling relationship into reality. Comment 5 if you agree with this lesson. Quality number 6. The power of claiming. One of the most powerful qualities an older man can possess is the ability to claim what he wants. This doesn't mean being aggressive or overbearing. It means having the confidence to go after what you desire with conviction and assurance. Successful men don't wait for approval. They claim what they want in a way that is confident and respectful. Many older men hesitate when it comes to making a move on a woman they're interested in. They worry about being too forward or misreading the situation, which often results in missed opportunities. This hesitation can be a turn-off because it signals a lack of confidence. Younger women are looking for a man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to go after it. As Seneca said, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Be prepared to seize the moment and claim what you want. Claiming is about showing genuine interest and making your intentions clear. If you're attracted to her, let her know through your actions and words. This doesn't mean being pushy, it means being clear and decisive. Women find it attractive when a man takes the lead and confidently expresses his interest. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment or for her to make the first move, take the initiative. Go for that kiss when the moment feels right. Ask her out confidently, without hesitation. Many men think that waiting for a woman to make the first move is respectful, but it can actually come across as indecisive. Women want to feel desired and pursued by a man who is confident in his actions. By claiming what you want, you show that you are a leader, not a follower. This assertiveness is incredibly attractive. Another important aspect of claiming is not fearing rejection. Rejection is a part of life and a natural part of dating. What matters is how you handle it. If you're rejected, accept it gracefully and move on. This resilience shows that you are confident and secure in yourself. Remember, as Epictetus said, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Know what you want and pursue it with confidence. As an older man, you have the life experience and maturity to claim what you want without coming off as overbearing. Younger men often lack this finesse because they are still learning how to balance confidence with respect. Your years of experience give you an edge in knowing how to assert yourself in a way that is both respectful and confident. Claiming what you want is about confidently expressing your interest and taking the lead. Don't wait for the perfect moment or for her to make the first move. Show her that you know what you want and aren't afraid to go after it. This assertiveness, combined with the wisdom and maturity that comes with age, makes you irresistibly attractive to younger women. Quality number 7. The clarity of knowing what you want. One of the standout qualities that older men possess is a clear sense of what they want in life and in relationships. This clarity is incredibly attractive to younger women who have often dealt with the uncertainty and indecisiveness of younger men. Think back to a time when you were in a casual relationship with a woman you genuinely liked but weren't ready to date seriously. Perhaps you were focused on your career, wanted to explore other relationships, or simply weren't looking for a committed relationship at the time. These reasons are perfectly valid, but from a woman's perspective, it can sometimes feel like emotional games. After several failed relationships, many women begin to perceive that men are not serious or are playing with their emotions. This is where older men come into the picture as a compelling alternative. Women often assume that older men have already navigated the dating world, explored their desires, and are now ready for something more serious and meaningful. Older men typically approach relationships with more confidence and honesty compared to their younger counterparts. They are direct about their intentions and what they are looking for, which can be a refreshing change for women who have been misled in the past. This straightforwardness is rooted in years of experience and a deep understanding of themselves and their desires. Furthermore, older men tend to be more decisive. They know what they want and are not afraid to go after it. This decisiveness is a trait that younger women find very attractive because it contrasts sharply with the uncertainty often seen in younger men. A man who knows what he wants exudes confidence and stability, which are qualities that contribute to a strong and healthy relationship. This clarity also extends to other areas of life. Older men are often more settled in their careers and personal lives, providing a stable foundation for a relationship. They have a clear vision of their future and how a partner fits into that vision. This sense of direction can be incredibly appealing to women who are looking for a partner who is serious about building a life together. In essence, knowing what you want and being clear about your intentions creates a sense of trust and security. Women appreciate this level of honesty and confidence as it allows them to feel secure in the relationship. It eliminates the guesswork and emotional turmoil that can come with indecisive partners, paving the way for a more harmonious and fulfilling connection. By embracing this clarity and confidence, older men can offer a level of stability and direction that younger women find irresistible. It's not just about knowing what you want, but also about communicating it effectively and pursuing it with determination. This approach not only strengthens your appeal, but also fosters deeper, more meaningful relationships. Quality number 8. The advantage of social position. One of the significant advantages older men have in the dating scene is their elevated social position. This isn't just about having more money, though financial stability can certainly play a part. It's about the maturity, experience, and respect that come with age. When you walk into a room, people tend to treat you with a level of deference that younger men often don't receive. This inherent respect can be very appealing to younger women. Dating an older man comes with social perks. For instance, when you go out, you're more likely to receive better treatment simply because people assume you have more experience and stability. This can make outings more enjoyable and stress-free for your date, creating a more pleasant and impressive experience. Moreover, older men often come from a different generation, where traditional courtesies were the norm. These gestures, such as opening doors, paying for meals, and being attentive, are not outdated. In fact, many younger women find them refreshing. They appreciate being treated with such consideration and respect, which sets you apart from younger men who may not exhibit the same level of attentiveness. Being older also means you've likely become more decisive and confident in making the first move. This decisiveness is attractive to younger women, who might be used to younger men who hesitate or lack the courage to take initiative. Your ability to confidently express interest and take the lead in planning dates shows that you are a man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to go after it. Dating an older man often means an instant status boost for a younger woman. She no longer has to wait for young guys to pluck up the courage to ask her out. Instead, she enjoys the attention and admiration that comes with being seen with a mature, respected partner. This elevated social position makes her feel special and valued. So, embrace your social position with confidence. Recognize the inherent advantages that come with your age and experience. Your maturity, traditional courtesies, decisiveness, and the respect you command in social settings all contribute to your appeal. By leveraging these qualities, you can create a captivating and attractive presence that younger women find irresistible. Quality number 9. The gentlemanly appeal of older men. Older men often embody the qualities of a true gentleman, demonstrating a level of respect and consideration for women that is both admirable and deeply appealing. This distinction in behavior is rooted in their maturity, life experience, and a genuine understanding of the importance of treating others with kindness and dignity. In their interactions with women, older men tend to display a heightened sensitivity to their feelings and needs. They understand the significance of empathy and compassion in fostering meaningful connections, and they prioritize these qualities in their interactions. Whether it's through small gestures of courtesy or thoughtful acts of kindness, older men excel at making women feel valued and appreciated in their presence. Older men typically possess a wealth of life experience and wisdom, adding another layer of appeal for young women seeking guidance and insight. Having navigated various challenges and triumphs, older men offer a unique perspective that can be both enlightening and reassuring. Their ability to share wisdom gained from years of experience resonates with women who value intellectual stimulation and personal growth within a relationship. Additionally, the principles of Stoicism, which emphasize the pursuit of wisdom and self-improvement, often align with the demeanor of older men. Rooted in a commitment to personal virtue and resilience, these philosophical ideals shape the way older men approach life's challenges and interactions with others. By embracing Stoic principles, older men cultivate a sense of inner strength and tranquility, reflected in their demeanor and behavior towards women. Furthermore, older men understand the importance of fostering mutual respect and equality in relationships. They recognize the inherent worth and dignity of every individual, regardless of gender, and strive to create partnerships based on mutual understanding and appreciation. This commitment to respect and equality reinforces the sense of value and worth that women feel in the presence of older men, making them highly desirable partners for those seeking a relationship characterized by mutual respect and admiration. The appeal of older men as gentlemen lies not only in their outward displays of courtesy and respect, but also in their deeper commitment to fostering meaningful connections based on empathy, understanding, and mutual respect. Their maturity, wisdom, and adherence to principles of kindness and dignity make them highly attractive partners for women seeking a relationship characterized by genuine care and appreciation. Older men bring a unique blend of life experience, maturity, and a gentlemanly demeanor to their relationships. Their ability to respect, understand, and value their partners makes them stand out in a way that younger men often cannot match. By embodying these qualities, older men offer a deeply fulfilling and respectful partnership that many younger women find irresistible. Quality number 10, the allure of experience and culture. Men are like wine. They get better with age. Experience and cultural sophistication are powerful qualities that older men bring into relationships, making them particularly attractive to younger women. Unlike younger men who are still finding their way, older men have a wealth of life experiences that have shaped them into more mature, understanding, and patient partners. Older men have navigated through various life situations, learning valuable lessons along the way. This maturity allows them to handle relationships with a calm and steady approach, appreciating that life doesn't always go as planned. Their ability to stay composed and empathetic in the face of challenges is a trait that younger women find highly appealing. Cultural knowledge is another significant draw. Older men have often traveled extensively, explored different cultures, and accumulated a diverse range of experiences. This cultural richness adds depth to their character and provides fascinating stories and insights that they can share. Younger women find this cultural sophistication intriguing and enriching, as it opens up a world of new experiences and perspectives. This cultural exposure also means that older men can introduce younger women to new and exciting activities. Whether it's trying out exotic cuisines, attending cultural events, or exploring different musical genres, the relationship becomes a continuous journey of discovery. These shared experiences create lasting memories and strengthen the bond between partners. Past relationships have also taught older men what works and what doesn't. They've learned from their mistakes and understand the importance of communication, compromise, and mutual respect. This relationship wisdom allows them to build healthier, more stable connections. Younger women appreciate this maturity and the sense of security it brings. Additionally, older men tend to be more open-minded and accepting. Their broad life experiences have fostered a greater appreciation for diversity, making them more likely to embrace differences rather than view them as obstacles. This openness can lead to a more harmonious and fulfilling relationship. In summary, the allure of experience and culture in older men lies in their maturity, confidence, and worldly perspectives. These qualities offer a unique blend of stability, excitement, and depth that younger women find irresistible. By embracing and showcasing your life experiences and cultural knowledge, you can create a captivating and enriching presence that draws younger women to you. Quality 11. The wisdom of making relationships work. Older men understand what it takes to make a relationship work. Unlike younger men, who often idealize their perfect partner and get hung up on minor flaws, older men have learned through experience that no one is perfect, including themselves. This realization is key to forming successful and fulfilling relationships. Young men often have their heads filled with dreams of an ideal partner, leading to dissatisfaction when their dates don't meet these unrealistic standards. While it's important not to settle for someone who doesn't fulfill your needs, it's equally important to recognize that compromise is essential in any relationship. As men grow older, they learn this crucial lesson. True connection requires effort, understanding, and a willingness to accept imperfections. This understanding makes older men highly desirable to younger women. An older man has typically made his share of mistakes and learned from them. He knows what it takes to make a relationship work and is ready to invest the necessary time, effort, and commitment. This maturity and readiness to compromise create a stable and supportive environment that younger women often seek. We've all made mistakes and have regrets about past relationships. These experiences, although sometimes painful, teach us valuable lessons and prepare us for future relationships. Older men bring this wealth of experience to the table, knowing how to navigate challenges and avoid past pitfalls. This wisdom is an invaluable asset in building a strong and lasting relationship. For younger women, having a partner who understands the complexities of relationships and is willing to guide and support them can be incredibly reassuring. An older man's ability to balance idealism with practicality, his readiness to compromise, and his commitment to making the relationship work are qualities that significantly enhance the relationship's potential for success. Top 10 Young Women Weaknesses Each Old Man Must Know. Did you know that 35% of marriages in the United States involve couples with an age gap of more than 10 years, according to the US Census Bureau? Yet despite this growing trend, many older men find themselves puzzled when it comes to understanding the dynamics of dating younger women. It's easy to assume that these relationships are driven by superficial factors, but there's a deeper layer that often goes unnoticed. Younger women today are navigating a world filled with evolving societal expectations, career pressures, and the ever-present influence of social media. These elements can create challenges that aren't immediately obvious to the untrained eye. What if you could gain an insider's perspective, learning what truly makes these relationships tick? By understanding the nuances and hidden dynamics, you could enhance your connection and avoid common pitfalls. Intrigued? Keep reading to uncover insights that could transform your dating experience with younger women. The real secrets are just ahead. Weakness 1. Fear of commitment, despite appearing mature. It's a curious paradox. Young women often present themselves as mature and ready for the world, yet beneath that veneer, they harbour a deep-seated fear of commitment. For older men seeking a relationship with a younger woman, this can be a perplexing and sometimes frustrating dynamic. These women, who seem to have their lives together, are often afraid of being tied down, fearing the loss of their identity and freedom. This fear isn't unfounded. In a world that increasingly values individualism and personal growth, young women are acutely aware of the potential sacrifices that come with a serious commitment. They worry about losing themselves in a relationship, about becoming so enmeshed with their partner that they can no longer distinguish where they end and their partner begins. This fear can manifest in various ways, from hesitancy to label the relationship to outright avoidance of long-term plans. For the older man, this can be confusing. He might see a poised, confident woman who speaks of her ambitions and goals with clarity and passion. Yet, when the conversation turns to the future, she may become evasive or even anxious. It's important to recognize that this behavior isn't about a lack of interest or affection. Instead, it's a reflection of her internal struggle between wanting to grow as an individual and the fear of losing that autonomy within a relationship. However, if she doesn't want to commit, do you feel uneasy about the relationship? Comment with a 3. Weakness 2. Overemphasis on physical appearance. Have you noticed how many young women seem to be inseparable from their handheld mirrors? For older men involved with younger women, this obsession with physical appearance can be both bewildering and telling. This fixation on appearance can manifest in numerous ways. Some young women may constantly check their reflections, seeking reassurance that they look perfect. They might spend hours on their makeup and hair, meticulously crafting their appearance before stepping out. While this attention to detail can be flattering, it also hints at a more profound insecurity. Societal expectations play a significant role here. We live in a culture that often equates a woman's worth with her physical attractiveness, and this pressure is amplified for younger women dating older men. They might feel that to compete with their partner's previous experiences or the imagined allure of more mature women, they must be exceptionally beautiful. This belief can lead to a relentless pursuit of physical perfection, driven by the fear of not being good enough. The age difference exacerbates these insecurities. A younger woman might feel that her youth is her primary asset in the relationship, overshadowing other qualities like intelligence, kindness, or shared interests. This can create a cycle of constant self-scrutiny and comparison, where she measures herself against other women and her partner's past relationships. The result? An overemphasis on looks, sometimes at the expense of emotional and intellectual connection. For the older man, this can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's flattering to be with someone who takes pride in their appearance. On the other, it can be disheartening to see your partner place so much importance on something as transient as physical beauty. It's crucial to recognize that this behavior stems from a place of vulnerability and societal conditioning rather than superficiality. To navigate this, it's important to offer reassurance that her value extends far beyond her looks. Compliment her on her achievements, her personality, and the unique qualities that drew you to her. Make it clear that while her appearance is certainly appreciated, it is not the sole reason for your attraction or affection. What's your perspective if she places too much importance on her appearance? Do you think it's normal, or do you feel she's overly focused on superficiality? Weakness 3. Parental overprotection. You might notice your younger partner constantly fussing over your well-being, from reminding you about your doctor's appointments to ensuring you've eaten properly. At first glance, this can appear as caring attentiveness. However, delve a bit deeper, and it becomes evident that this overprotectiveness often stems from her own insecurities and a desire to shield the relationship from external scrutiny. Young women frequently find themselves in a paradoxical position of craving independence while simultaneously being heavily influenced by their upbringing. Many have been treated like princesses by their parents, pampered and protected throughout their formative years. This kind of upbringing can instill a sense of dependency and an ingrained habit of looking after those they care about in a somewhat parental manner. When she transitions into a relationship with an older man, these patterns often resurface, manifesting as overprotective behavior. This overprotectiveness can serve as a defense mechanism against the judgment of others and her own internal fears. Society often views age gap relationships with skepticism, prompting the younger partner to adopt a protective stance. She might fear that any sign of vulnerability or criticism towards you could be seized upon by others as evidence that the relationship is flawed or doomed to fail. By being overly protective, she tries to safeguard not just you, but the perception of your relationship as well. On the flip side, this behavior might also be a manifestation of her anxiety about the future of the relationship. Younger women in such dynamics might worry about the long-term viability and societal acceptance of their partnership. Her protectiveness can be an attempt to exert control over an uncertain future, reassuring herself that by taking care of you, she is also taking care of the relationship's longevity. Before we get into the next topic, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. This helps the YouTube algorithm recommend our video to a broader audience. We appreciate your support. Weakness 4. Struggle with traditional gender roles. Picture this. You're enjoying a quiet dinner with your younger partner, and out of the blue, a casual comment about women's work leads to an unexpectedly heated discussion. The struggle with traditional gender roles is a battlefield many older men might not expect to find themselves on, but it's one that can be navigated with a bit of understanding and a pinch of modern insight. Younger women today are often raised on a steady diet of feminist ideals, independence, and equality. They're taught to pursue their dreams, speak their minds, and expect an equal partnership in every sense of the word. This is quite a departure from the era many older men grew up in, where roles were more defined and societal expectations were clearer, albeit more restrictive. This difference can lead to what feels like a tug of war over expectations and responsibilities. This clash often stems from deeply ingrained societal norms versus the evolving views of gender equality. Younger women like Jenna are navigating a world that encourages them to shatter glass ceilings, while older men might unintentionally press pause, reverting to the traditional playbook. One way to bridge this gap is through open, honest communication. It's about putting everything on the table: values, expectations, and insecurities. Mark might start by acknowledging the generational gap and expressing his support for Jenna's career. Jenna, in turn, can share her need for partnership that feels equal and free from antiquated expectations. Moreover, older men can learn to appreciate the strengths their younger partners bring to the relationship. Younger women often come with fresh perspectives, innovative ideas, and a drive that can be incredibly energizing. By valuing these contributions, men can move away from traditional roles and towards a partnership that celebrates each person's unique attributes. In conclusion, the struggle with traditional gender roles is a common but surmountable hurdle in age-gap relationships. By embracing open communication, modern perspectives, and a bit of humor, older men can build stronger, more egalitarian partnerships with their younger counterparts. It's all about finding that sweet spot where both partners feel valued, respected, and free to be themselves. After all, in the grand scheme of love, it's not about who wears the pants, but how you dance together through life. Weakness 5. Emotional roller coaster. Due to life experience gap. Alright, buckle up, gents, because we're about to dive into the whirlwind that is dating a younger woman. Think of it as strapping yourself into an emotional roller coaster, complete with unexpected twists and thrilling drops. It's all part of the ride when there's a significant gap in life experience. For younger women, life is still a big, wide-open adventure filled with possibilities. This can lead to intense emotions and, at times, unrealistic expectations. They might swing from ecstatic joy at landing a new job to deep disappointment when things don't go as planned. Older men, with their wealth of experience, approach these situations with a bit more equilibrium, having learned that life's ups and downs are part of the journey. One minute she's over the moon dreaming big and planning your future together down to the tiniest detail. Next, she's questioning everything, feeling lost, and looking to you for answers. This emotional roller coaster can be exhausting if you're not prepared for it. But remember, it's not about trying to fix everything for her. It's about being there, understanding that she's still figuring things out. The emotional roller coaster can also be fueled by the younger partner's quest for identity and life goals. Younger women might hold romanticized views of relationships, expecting them to fulfill all their needs and desires. When reality doesn't match these expectations, it can lead to disappointment and emotional volatility. This is where your experience and wisdom can provide stability and perspective. By offering a steady hand and a calming presence, you help her navigate through her emotional highs and lows. Communication is your best ally in this scenario. Instead of stepping in to solve every problem, try saying something like, "I've been through something similar. It's tough now, but you'll come out stronger on the other side." This kind of support shows empathy without overshadowing her experience. It reassures her that she's not alone and that her feelings are valid, but also that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Patience is also a key ingredient. Just as you wouldn't rush the aging of a fine wine, you shouldn't rush emotional maturity. It takes time and experience for younger women to grow into their emotional selves. By being patient and giving her the space to grow, you support her journey without being overbearing. This means sometimes stepping back and letting her experience the natural consequences of her choices, which is a crucial part of her emotional development. Managing expectations is crucial too. Younger women, influenced by media and societal pressures, might have high and sometimes unrealistic expectations from the relationship. You can help ground these expectations by sharing your own experiences and setting realistic, achievable goals for the partnership. This doesn't mean dampening her enthusiasm, but rather providing a balanced perspective that helps her see the bigger picture. Weakness 6. Impulsiveness in major decisions. Gentlemen, let's talk about one of the more challenging aspects of dating a younger woman: impulsiveness in major decisions. This isn't just about deciding to take a spontaneous weekend trip or getting an impulsive haircut. We're talking about significant life choices made on a whim, without fully considering the long-term consequences. It's like diving headfirst into a pool without checking if there's water in it. Younger women, full of energy and zest for life, often thrive on the thrill of the moment. This can be incredibly refreshing and inject a sense of adventure into your relationship. However, it also means that she might sometimes act before thinking things through. Whether it's a career change, moving to a new city, or making a significant financial investment, these decisions can have far-reaching impacts on both your lives. Imagine she gets an exciting job offer across the country. The opportunity sounds fantastic, and she's ready to pack up and go. But wait, What about your job, your home, and your settled life? She might not fully grasp the magnitude of such a move in both your lives. It's not that she doesn't care, it's more that her enthusiasm sometimes eclipses the practicalities. This impulsiveness often stems from a blend of youthful optimism and a lack of life experience. Younger women are still figuring out who they are and what they want from life. They might not have faced enough setbacks to appreciate the importance of cautious deliberation. It's all part of the learning curve. Now, this doesn't mean you should act like a wet blanket every time she comes up with an idea. Instead, think of yourself as a grounding force, helping her to see the broader picture. One effective way to handle this is by encouraging open dialogue. Ask her, what are the pros and cons of this decision? How will it impact us in the long run? This approach isn't about shooting down her ideas, but about guiding her to consider all angles before jumping in. You also need to recognize when to compromise. There will be times when her impulsive decisions lead to wonderful experiences you might not have considered otherwise. It's a balance between embracing her spontaneity and ensuring it doesn't derail your shared goals and stability. Furthermore, share your own experiences and lessons learned from impulsive decisions you've made in the past. This can provide her with valuable insights and help her understand the potential consequences of her actions. Say something like, I once made a snap decision to invest in a business without thorough research, and it taught me the importance of due diligence. Before we jump into the next lesson, here's a shocking stat. 98% of viewers don't leave comments or hit the like button. If you found this lesson helpful, drop a comment saying, useful, and smash that like button to show your support. We truly appreciate you. Weakness 7. Social media influence and validation. For younger women, this influence can be particularly potent, often leading to an almost insatiable need for validation through likes, comments, and shares. When you're in a relationship with someone significantly younger, it's essential to understand how this digital world can affect her self-esteem and, by extension, the dynamics of your relationship. Let's start with the elephant in the room. Social media is a curated highlight reel. It's where people showcase their best moments, most flattering angles, and seemingly perfect lives. For younger women, who might still be figuring out their identity and place in the world, this constant comparison can create a distorted sense of reality. When she sees her peers posting glamorous photos, achieving life milestones, or getting showered with compliments, it can lead to feelings of inadequacy and insecurity. Why don't I look like that? Or, why isn't my life as exciting? These questions can chip away at her self-esteem, even if she's aware that social media is just a filtered version of reality. Now here's where it gets tricky for your relationship. If she's constantly seeking validation from social media, she might start placing undue pressure on herself and on you to maintain a certain image. This could manifest in various ways: spending excessive time editing photos, obsessing over the number of likes a post receives, or even comparing your relationship to those she sees online. These comparisons are often unrealistic and can create unnecessary tension. This need for validation can also impact her self-worth. If a post doesn't receive the expected level of attention, she might take it personally, thinking she's not attractive enough, interesting enough, or even loved enough. This can lead to mood swings, self-doubt, and in some cases, withdrawal. You might notice that she's more preoccupied with her phone, seemingly disengaged from real-life interactions, and more concerned with what her online followers think than what truly matters. So, how can you navigate this digital minefield? First, it's crucial to create a safe and supportive environment where she feels valued for who she is, not just how she appears online. Compliment her on qualities that social media can't capture: her kindness, intelligence, and the way she makes you laugh. Show her that she doesn't need external validation to feel worthy or loved. It's also helpful to have open conversations about the impact of social media. Share your observations without being judgmental. Encouraging real-life experiences over digital ones can also make a difference. Suggest activities that don't revolve around social media, like a weekend getaway where you both unplug, or a hobby that focuses on creativity rather than online validation. These moments help build a stronger connection between the two of you, free from the pressures of social media. Weakness 8. Difficulty with generational communication styles. When you're dating someone significantly younger, one of the first hurdles you might encounter is the difference in communication styles. It's not just about the words you use, but also how you use them, the technology you rely on, and the cultural references you share or don't share. These generational gaps can sometimes feel like you're speaking two different languages, leading to misunderstandings and frustration. Then there's the issue of slang and cultural references. You might crack a joke referencing a classic movie or a famous event from your youth, only to be met with a blank stare or a polite smile. It's not that she lacks a sense of humor, she just might not get the reference. These moments can create a sense of distance, as if you're from two different worlds, even when you're sitting in the same room. Technology further complicates things. While you might be comfortable with email and traditional media, she's likely more at home with social media platforms, video calls, and even the latest apps you've never heard of. This difference can lead to frustration when you're trying to share something meaningful and the medium gets in the way. But here's the thing. These communication barriers aren't insurmountable. They just require a bit of patience, adaptability, and a willingness to learn from each other. One way to bridge the gap is by making a conscious effort to understand her preferred communication style. If she's more comfortable texting, try to engage with her on that platform, even if it's not your first choice. Similarly, introduce her to the joys of a long, meaningful phone call or a face-to-face conversation over a coffee. Humor can also play a crucial role. Instead of getting frustrated when she doesn't catch your references, turn it into a learning moment. Explain the joke or the cultural significance behind it. This not only helps her understand you better, but also adds depth to your connection as you share stories and experiences from different eras. It's equally important to show interest in her world. Ask her to explain the slang or trends she follows. This not only helps you stay in the loop, but also demonstrates that you're invested in her life and interests. Plus, you might even find some of these new trends amusing or enlightening, broadening your own horizons in the process. Weakness 9. Overlooking long-term compatibility. When you're in the early stages of a relationship with a younger woman, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement of newness, those butterflies in the stomach, the thrill of shared experiences, and the simple joy of companionship. However, one of the most significant challenges that can arise in such relationships is the tendency for younger women to overlook long-term compatibility. While it's perfectly natural for any new relationship to focus on the here and now, this short-term focus can sometimes mask deeper issues that could affect the relationship's longevity. Younger women, particularly those who are still exploring their identity and life goals, may prioritize the immediate emotional connection or physical attraction they feel. They might be drawn to the stability, wisdom, and life experience that an older man offers, seeing it as a refreshing change from relationships with men their own age. The appeal of being with someone who has been there, done that, can be strong, providing a sense of security and maturity that's often lacking in younger relationships. However, this initial attraction can sometimes overshadow the practicalities of long-term compatibility. For example, you might be at a stage in your life where you're looking for a partner who shares your interests in travel, hobbies, or even future family planning. Meanwhile, she might still be figuring out what she wants out of life, her career, or even where she wants to live. These differences can create a disconnect that becomes more apparent as the relationship progresses. One common issue is the difference in life goals. An older man might be looking to settle down, enjoy a quiet life, or even retire, while a younger woman might be more focused on advancing her career, exploring new opportunities, or even starting a family, an area where your timelines might not align. These differences can lead to difficult conversations about the future, where compromises might be harder to reach. Moreover, there's the issue of social circles. Your friends and her friends might be at very different life stages, which can create challenges when it comes to socializing as a couple. While you may enjoy a dinner party with peers who have similar life experiences, she might still be in a phase where going out with a group of friends is more appealing. These differences, while seemingly minor at first, can compound over time and create a sense of disconnect. It's also worth noting that long-term compatibility isn't just about aligning on practical matters. Emotional maturity, conflict resolution styles, and even communication preferences play a huge role in the success of a relationship. If these aren't in sync, the initial spark can quickly fizzle out, leaving both parties feeling frustrated and misunderstood. So, how do you navigate this potential pitfall? The key lies in open, honest communication from the outset. While it might not be the most romantic topic to bring up, discussing your long-term goals and expectations early on can save a lot of heartache down the road. It's important to have candid conversations about where you see the relationship going, what you both want out of life, and how you can support each other's dreams and aspirations. Weakness. 10. Pressure to prove relationships' legitimacy. One of the most subtle yet significant challenges younger women face in relationships with older men is the pressure to prove their relationship's legitimacy. While love and connection might come naturally between the two of you, society often has its own set of opinions, sometimes unspoken, sometimes loud and clear, about what's acceptable when it comes to age differences. This external scrutiny can place a heavy burden on your younger partner, making her feel like she has to justify her relationship to others constantly. Imagine a scenario where you both attend a social event and the curious glances or whispered comments start as soon as you walk in together. While you might brush off the judgment, having faced it before, she might feel the need to defend your relationship, explaining to friends or family that it's more than just a fleeting romance or a phase. This pressure can stem from the fear that others might view the relationship as superficial, based on material gains or physical attraction rather than genuine connection. This need to constantly validate the relationship can become exhausting for her. It's not just about defending the relationship to friends or family, but also to herself. Social media doesn't make this any easier. With everyone's lives on display, she might feel the need to portray a perfect relationship online, posting photos that show you as the happy couple, engaging in activities that prove you're compatible. The reality, however, is that this pressure can create a disconnect, as the focus shifts from simply enjoying the relationship to managing public perceptions. The fear of judgment can also lead her to overcompensate in other areas. This pressure can also lead to her feeling isolated. If she perceives that her friends or family don't approve of the relationship, she might start pulling away from them, either to avoid uncomfortable conversations or because she feels they don't understand her choices. This isolation can be emotionally taxing, making her feel like she has to choose between her partner and her social circle, a dilemma no one should have to face. The key to navigating this challenge lies in creating a safe and supportive space where she feels valued for who she is, not just for how she fits into societal expectations. Open communication is crucial. Talking about these pressures and how they affect her can help alleviate some of the burden. Reassuring her that you're both on the same team, regardless of what others might think, can strengthen your connection. It's also important to remind her that your relationship is your business and no one else's. The opinions of others, while sometimes hurtful, don't define the legitimacy of your bond. Celebrating your relationship's uniqueness rather than hiding it can be empowering for both of you. Over time, as the relationship proves itself through shared experiences and mutual support, the need to prove anything to others will naturally diminish. So, gentlemen, we've just peeled back the layers on the top 10 weaknesses younger women might never reveal, but that you absolutely need to know. Understanding these vulnerabilities isn't just about gaining the upper hand. It's about building a stronger, more genuine connection with the younger women in your life. Whether it's navigating the pressures of social media, overcoming generational communication gaps, or recognizing the emotional roller coasters due to life experience differences, being aware of these issues is the first step in bridging those gaps. Remember, it's not about manipulating or exploiting these weaknesses. It's about being the kind of partner who understands, supports, and helps them grow. By acknowledging these challenges, you're positioning yourself not just as an older man with experience, but as someone who's truly in tune with what she needs and values. That's the kind of man who leaves a lasting impression, far beyond what looks or age can achieve. Now, if this video gave you some valuable insights, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that like button, drop a comment below, and let us know which point resonated with you the most. And if you've got friends who could use some pointers, go ahead and share this video with them. We've got plenty more coming your way, so make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. After all, understanding women isn't just a one-time lesson, it's a journey. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.